This is Omie D Learns with Omie D and more or less coming to you in 5 minutes.
Boom, 5K.
Let's do this. 5K. No, we're going to talk about 4K, but that's the next episode. Actually, we're going to talk about 4K and why you're living in it. But right now, we're going to talk about 4 everyday traditions with totally weird origins. Like, why do we do these things?
Exactly. Let's start about going to work.
Why do we go to work? All right, not going to work. That's a different topic altogether. But we're going to start with number 4. Knock on wood. Why are we knocking on wood?
To keep the beavers away.
Almost. It's actually ancient Celts that believed that spirits and gods lived in the trees, and knocking was a way to summon them, to thank them for good fortune. So it wasn't to scare them away; it was to wake them up and bring them in.
Oh, so like on the movie Blades of Steel, when those magic little elves came and saved them. I have been totally neglecting the elves in the trees, and I apologize. I shall knock on wood and thank them and command them to do my evil bidding.
Exactly. Some cultures have turned it into touching metal instead. But let's get to number 3, clinking glasses. Why are people cheersing people?
Because they're rich and they weren't poor like the people were in France. And so they were like, haha, we're not poor. Cheers.
Good. It was a proof that there's no poison in your glass. And the idea was you hit glasses so hard that you actually spilled liquid and it would go over into the other person. So you'd be like, no poison in mine, no poison in mine. We'd hit it and you would be able to share liquid that way. And it became a universal sign of goodwill.
Okay, it must have been a lot of evil treachery going on in the beverage industry.
Absolutely, there was. Absolutely.
Ladies, I would recommend that if you're going out drinking with the guy, you pour some of your drink in his drink and then see if he drinks it.
There you go. All right, number 2, birthday cake. Why we got cake on a birthday?
Look, that makes no sense to me, and I don't care because I love cake anytime there's cake.
Okay. Ancient Greeks used to bake moon-shaped cakes to honor Artemis, the goddess of the moon, and they would put little candles on them to reflect the glow of moonlight.
Oh, so from now on, all of my birthday cakes have to be moon shapes.
If you want it to be traditional, absolutely.
Yep, the rest of this Spider-Man cake is stupid.
All right, let's talk about the number 1 tradition that we keep doing and we keep seeing. Why are wedding rings on that 4th finger? Why do you have a ring finger?
Because you don't want to be like, fuck my wife every time that you try to show people you're married.
Sure. Ancient Egyptians believed that there was a vein that ran from the heart exactly to that finger, and so that they would put something over it because they saw it as the heart finger. And then the Romans adopt it. It's not exactly true. There's veins all over the place, but it was because they thought that this was connected directly to the heart.
Oh my God. I'm going to start spreading that misinformation in America. But like, do you know why you wear that? You said the Greeks, right?
I said the Egyptians.
The Egyptians, even better. The ancient Egyptians used to believe that there's a vein that runs, and then you grab the lady's hand from your ring finger all the way to your heart. And I just want to tell you how much I love you, and that's why I'm giving you this ring that has a coupon for a Happy Meal that I need you to go to McDonald's and get for me because they got the boo bucket still going.
Get me that coupon. All right, bonus. Let's do one more. Let's talk about why we salute. Do you have any idea why people salute in the military?
Because Sergeant Reckless was kick-ass, and so was the baboon, and G.I. Joe the pigeon. Salute animals in the military. Check out our other show we just did.
Great episode of Omie D Learns about the animals that helped us fight in wars. But why we're saluting, you got to go back to the medieval knights. And when they would ride up on their horses wearing everything, they had to raise their visor.
Just like in that movie where they were like, let's go. What's that movie with the guys? It's really funny. Monty Python. And they
you got to raise the visor.
Hello, sir. And they're like, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saluting me. That's wonderful. So from now
Yep.
on, when I see people, I'm not saluting you. I'm raising my hat.
That's essentially the same thing. You're raising your visor so that you can see, so that they can see who you are, and it turned into respect and military tradition. This is Omie D Learns with Omie D and more or less. You're watching the 5-minute episodes.